I steeled myself and continued.
She said she's being targeted by an organization called Niza. Familiar?
Uh, I didn't want her to worry. After a while, Hitomi said, "Well, she does know."
I just never found the right time.
Huh?
She's sick.
She's sick.
Tumor.
A brain tumor?
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
What?
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor. It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts.
Really? Is this where they want to go with this?
It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
I had to summarize it so bluntly, so calmly, that I couldn't stay calm. The words malignant brain tumor circled my mind. She just meant both. Hitomi said it so casually as well. A fucking brain tumor. Come on. What? You know that's number 89.
It's a brain tumor. It can cause a number of side effects.
You have to take care of that.
Nausea and dizziness.
Can't.
Sometimes her hands and legs go numb.
Yeah, she started to have a lot of those symptoms.
Sometimes she can't control her body temperature.
In the last timeline, in the other Irish shirt.
No, but I am kind of warm.
What? That was all caused by her brain tumor?
I don't know. There hasn't been any good news and hope for Iris. Can't. I mean, well, she said malignant, so it's not cancerous. So, I guess it could, but if it's malignant, then are they just like, what, not doing anything about it?
I didn't tell her the specifics, but I'm sure she knows. We found out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school.
Well, I don't even know what month it is.
She went to the hospital and they examined her. They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
Grade 4. Terminal. She has a year to live, at most. That's what the doctor told me. And if they were right, then she only has a few months left.
I know she said she'd die soon.
Because sometime real soon,
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
going to die.
Yeah, this, the devs really like to put their characters through the shit.
Ordinary treatments won't work. But there is one way to save her life.
Which is?
Spit it out! Oh, for God's sakes. Really, this
Date,
game?
it's from Mizuki.
Oh, yeah, Iris is already captured or something.
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
Some shit went down. I stepped and went to the corner of the room to answer Mizuki.
Date, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my eyes off her for a second.
What? Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling.
I mean, we knew it was gonna happen, but did it really have to happen this quickly? I mean, for God's sakes, at least...
But she left a note on the table. Oh, just sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
I'm going with the person I trust most. Please don't worry about me. Iris.
Iris.
I have tried calling Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Damn. Mizuki, let's split up and find her. Let Ota know too.
Got it.
Did something happen?
He was eavesdropping. No point hiding it. I told her that Iris was missing.
What?
She went quiet. She asked why she disappeared. I'm sure she thinks it's the tumor. She thinks that Iris's illness is making her go insane.
Iris said that she was ghost. Any idea who that might be?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But...
It's all right. I'll find her. Trust me.
okay.
Uh-oh. Who saw this coming? Everybody raise your hands. A malignant brain tumor that's not so malignant because it's it's
Date,
terminal,
the
so
person in Iris's
okay.
letter. The one she trusts most. Who do you think that is?
Who does Iris trust the most? Well, there's that number 89, but Renju? Hitomi?
I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone
Yeah,
else.
Renju's still alive in this timeline, so now we're gonna find both Renju and Iris dead at the same time.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
He was looking for Iris.
Mm-hmm.
I think Renju called Iris.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do? We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention, he's on the run with number 89.
That's what she's talking about. Oh, so number 89 is... It did escape. And, yeah, so that's what she's with.
And even with all of that, we haven't found him. We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately. Now think, Date. Where would Renju go? It's true that they've known each other for some time. But when we went to the house, he was not there. Ota already searched Sunfish Pocket. It's open for business, however, Iris was not there. I didn't ask about Renju, but I am sure that he would have told us. Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ. If he went back there, we would have been contacted. I got a call from Mizuki. She went to Lemniscape, but no one was there.
The cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
We always manage to get back to the warehouse. This fucking warehouse. I don't know what it... This ain't gonna be good. Tuesday, 2:53.
There is no one here.
Damn. He's not here? Let's go, Iba.
Wait.
What's wrong? Is there someone here?
No living organisms detected.
Then...
No living organisms detected.
You mean...
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something. On Sunday night, you saw Iris's body here?
Yeah. Her dead body was right here.
Date, the forklift. Doesn't it seem off somehow? It hasn't been in use for some time, but something is peculiar about it.
Well, I mean...
No. This can't be.
We're not surprised at this rate, man. I mean, we've seen it all.
Iris. Iris.
Sounds like he got stabbed. The case remains unsolved. What? This is locked. So... Okay. So yeah. So that means we are forced to have to go this way now. So Iris died either way, right? Because we're gonna have to go back when there's only this timeline left. The one up here. She's dead in both of them. She's dead in every one except like the Mazurki route that we did the other day. So. Hmm. Let's do this Somnium. That's the only thing we can do at this point. We have to do this Somnium to keep going. Like I say, it just keeps your head on a swivel so much. It's like you don't know what's going on. Oh.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Is this the cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's... Iris is about to be...
Stop right there! The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil! Hold on, Tessa! I will save you! Yeah! I will protect Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Now, the split in this Somnium is apparently it was a blue shelf, or I don't know what it was, something blue and red, right? And we did red last time, so we gotta do blue? I think that's what it was. It took me a while to even clear Iris' Somnium yesterday, the other path, and now I gotta do it again.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you!
And I gotta listen to his
But if I rush in,
mouth
I'll
again.
rise and fall! Like this. Ah! Ah! Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this. The door.
It's a lot of time.
The ice on the floor is slick. The orthodox method. Understood. Huh? Are you laughing at me?
No, not at all.
Those who don't fight won't survive! Damn! He's too strong! It sucks. But this
It's only
is
so
war after
Sejima.
all.
He's an old man.
Tessa! May the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Shining to the green shelf, red shelf. Escort him to the green shelf, red shelf. Oh, so it's not blue? What did we do last time? Was it red? So we gotta do the green one this time? I don't remember! Is this gonna help me? Oh, damn it. I don't remember.
Iris is on the platform. Tessa's catchphrase.
Yeah, if anything is gonna make her react, it's that.
All right. Ears!
Head said, Ped, A said!
No, not you!
This will probably not help wake Iris.
Agent Dante,
Iris is on
you've
the
got 4
platform.
minutes.
Iris! Hey! Are you okay? Tessa!
Guess she's not waking up.
Wheel drum. Oh, so yeah, it was the red. So where's the green one? Am I blind? Or... Oh, it's that, obviously. How do I... Wait.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over it. I rubbed the frost off, but nothing is happening.
Okay. It was a waste.
An oil drum, though it is like...
Smell, roll, fill. How does we fill it, I wonder?
An oil drum. War has changed.
What is this all of a sudden?
A cardboard box would suit the mood better.
So war has changed with cardboard boxes and oil drums?
Well, yeah.
Sounds peaceful.
But enough of that. What do we do now?
I'm just gonna waste time at this point because I don't know what to do.
A machine used for cutting ice. A forklift. Here we go! Ugh, no good.
Guess there's nothing we can do.
Cars are meant to be driven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A fork. What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota.
Probably looks stupid.
Thanks to him, my image is a
I
cool
don't know how to do the
intellectual.
green shelf.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
What happened?
It has reversed in time.
I don't think this ending is acceptable. We're forgetting something.
Right. I had a feeling.
Yeah, it makes you look at that box over there.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over. Hey, hey. Are you upset?
I am not upset.
Hey, hey. Are you upset?
I am not upset.
Hey.
I am not.
Okay, that was
A plate attached.
a call to something. I don't know.
B.
I would be happier about D.
I'm sure. A plate attached to the shelf. The cold has frosted over.
But then, something strange happened.
What's happening? Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
Ha! Hey, of course. That makes sense. We found it.
We're out of options! Tessa! there was another, I would have died already. That's just destiny. No! I will fight destiny and win!
So he says.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
A wooden box.
Push it over to Ota.
It doesn't move.
What's in it?
A small wooden box?
I don't think so.
A forklift. A forklift. All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
No.
We have no choice but to have Ota do it. We need him to stand up.
We're running out of time!
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
Ota is still down. You're so cool, my shiny, glittery Ota. So cool.
The ghost inside me whispered. Yeah, I am cool, huh? From now on, this is my stage!
So this is not what the polar bear doesn't get hit by the crane, but a box?
There!
Ah,
I...
what? What did it say? Lit the fighting spirit. That didn't look like much of a fighting spirit. Okay, well, sure. That was interesting. These branching paths are something else, I tell you.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Is he not in the hospital now?
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Hold up now. I don't think she was.
Was she there?
Why would she be?
We found out, she had dementia, didn't we? During, like, some point. Thought they saw the floral pattern kitchen knife. Oh. In Ota's Somnium, that knife had a message on the handle saying, "Mom, I love you always." Ah. See, I wasn't able to tell what that said. It didn't come up, did it? It was in Japanese.
That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there. But it makes it likely. The evidence is...
Well, we know what it was now.
Okiura Fishery is a company owned by Mizuki's grandfather. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the Okiura family. And allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins. A video camera and laptop were discovered in the warehouse. Either could have been left by the criminal, but determining the owner through purchase history will be difficult. No fingerprints were picked up either. Todoroki Man chocolate. This was discovered in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushita's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. The purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon. 2 cars were parked in front of the warehouse. One was the van owned by the Matsushita family. Ota's fingerprints were detected on the driver's seat and steering wheel. Iris's fingerprints were detected on the passenger seat. The other car was a station wagon. Yesterday at 10:33 p.m., Ota stole this station wagon. It was parked at the Famisto along Koshu Highway. Ota explained his reasoning for stealing the car. He claims that while he was inside the Famisto, someone took off with the van, with Iris still inside. Ota decided to steal the station wagon parked nearby to give pursuit. Ota searched for the van in his stolen vehicle. Our investigation determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station wagon. This puts the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m. The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's Somnium. It was the floral pattern kitchen knife.
You should have stole it from her.
On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always." Date. From this, we can conclude that the knife...
I know.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. Dean, and so are you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
She does have dementia, though.
Why are you covering for her?
But we found out that it was so already.
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse. But you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
He's hiding... the kitchen knife?
The kitchen knife, with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always, is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because... I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused. And then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And...
She's got dementia.
And?
Mom never liked Tessa.
No, you're not gonna tell us.
So maybe... just Maybe. Mom hired someone to kill Tessa. And she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about that.
I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because... the Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Alright then. Monday, 10:11 p.m. The diner.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita. But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered. About the warehouse. I did it. I did everything.
No, she didn't. Police headquarters, Tuesday, 10:04 a.m.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest.
We have the context of knowing that she's got dementia that we don't know right now. So this is kind of strange.
I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch, I took her to the warehouse, and...
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes.
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him. Because
Let me check her eye.
I just hated her so much.
When you have dementia, like, there's parts of your brain that, like, fill in the missing spots. Maybe
Killing
that's
her wasn't enough. Because
Why'd
the
you wanna
world
stream
needs
it?
to see that witch die.
Oh my goodness.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
You the one that stabbed Ota?
Well,
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
It's falling apart
yes,
already.
I stabbed him. With the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
Where did you get the camera and laptop?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true. I planned the whole thing.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume.
We don't even know if Iris is still alive in this timeline. We haven't heard anything about her yet.
They are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
What was your motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Why did you kill Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
Why are you lying?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
When and how did you kill her?
Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer! I am!
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date. Sync with her. Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Well,
What happened?
the sync machine isn't operating to capacity.
Why? Conveniently.
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
Wasn't there like when we was playing on super early on, there was like a machine that we used that was like out of order, or like it was old, but we got it to work. Wasn't that like a thing?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
I let Boss and Peter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey! This is a hostile work environment!
He'll be fine. You saying he's gonna work on that thing 16 straight hours? We don't know.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
I mean... We'll answer stupidly here. Iris?
Mayumi hates Iris. I doubt she would protect her.
You're right.
So Sejima?
Congressman Sejima has no connection to Mayumi. Or do you know something I don't?
No, sorry. Just a guess.
No need to apologize. I know that the brilliant mind of Kaname Date wouldn't waste my time throwing out random guesses. I am sure I will agree with you once you explain your reasoning. In detail.
You don't have to bully me. I was just thinking out loud.
Zuki.
This is bad. His condition is worsening. Perhaps we need to increase the dose. Or reduce it?
I can hear you muttering, you know.
Okay.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
She might.
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
Got it.
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
The pain in the ass. He ain't the killer.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
No, I have not considered that. But thanks for
Or
asking.
even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Yeah, I guess you can technically explain that, but that's not. Don't think that far ahead.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality. In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
Come on, Iva.
Iris drove the Matsushida's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event.
It's not. It's literally impossible because we already know. We have, like I said, we have the context of the other timeline where Ota and Iris die. It was the exact same situation, but instead of Ota saving Iris, Ota died. Then the polar bear cut Iris in half, and that was the end of it. So it's not a performance.
It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
Not a great one.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive.
Right.
Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
So it's a dreamer.
We can't rule anything out.
The Diner, Tuesday, 11:15 a.m.
Ota? Why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her! Why?
Start up the nice somber music. Hey Oda, how you doing? It's like Oda has calmed down. We're gonna play the diner here, and then we're gonna quit.
Okay? How could I be okay?
It's just the thing to
I got
ask.
stabbed by a serial killer!
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
So worried that my stomach is in knots. The surgery was successful, but they told me she isn't out of the ICU yet. Of course I am! That's my mom! What son wouldn't be worried about his mom? When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Right, but we're trying to figure out why she's lying.
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself. Or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
Mm-hmm.
You...
Did you stage the incident?
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has... dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... Because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day. And he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor. And we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good. But we were drowning in debt. There's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but... right after I started, Dad...
passed away?
Yeah. He had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay. Even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Oh, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
He didn't know how many he had, huh? You lied about the editor thing, huh?
How do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
When did her illness start?
Not long after I quit college. Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day...
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Get your little bit more there, Ota, you piece of shit.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
It would be confusing, I guess. But...
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit.
That's what I just said, wasn't it?
I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse. Mom.
What's that picture?
Looking at this photo reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift.
I know, Lily. I know.
My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit.
We're in agreement. Finally, after all this time.
But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't think of it. Our
intuition.
No, that wasn't the word I was thinking.
Do you find that useful?
At times.
I was learning something.
Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
Alright, we're gonna quit there. See you in the next one.